Hey church family, we've got a quick kids ministry update for all of you. I'm joined by my good friends and staff members, Caleb and Kristen Leach. They oversee our youth and kids ministry, and so they're going to share their heart with you for just a minute, and then we're going to let you guys know kind of what we need from everybody in our church right now. So Kristen, why don't you take it?
Yeah, first and foremost, we just want to thank all of our awesome volunteers who show up every Sunday, who are committed to serving in our kids' classes, and just how sweet that is every Sunday getting to peer in on classes and see y'all just sharing your hearts in Jesus with those little kids. And I just love watching you. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you, and then turn it over to Caleb to cast some vision for some future things.
Yeah, so echoing Kristen, thank you to all of you who have volunteered and been a part of this. Thank you to your parents, to all the parents who are putting their kids into our ministry, trusting us to help foster and grow your kids into the life of walking with Christ. That's amazing. With that going on, we are also thinking and visioning and dreaming to grow our ministry. We're already growing just in terms of numbers of kids that are in our classes, and that is awesome. Absolutely incredible. But with that, it means that we need to grow the class sizes that we have, the number of classes that we have. Right now, we work with 3 classes, as most of you know, and we need to move to 5 classes. The way that's going to kind of work is we're going to take our nest age and kind of split that to start off. I know some of you have been in the nest, and you know there's a lot of babies that are in our church, and that is so exciting and so awesome. But we have such a wide age range. We need to split that class between babies up to those who can walk. So that would be one class, and then we would need to move to those who can walk up until they're potty trained. So really cutting that class in half, giving them some more specialization, so that they're being able to be taken care of the way they need to for their actual age and ability. From there, we would move up the same way we do with our Cove once a baby is potty trained until they get through pre-K. Same way our Cove is now, that would kind of stay there, and we'd have that class. And then finally, we would take what is our Grove class right now, and we need to cut it in half as well. I know those of you who have been in that class recognize there's a lot of kids in there, and we have kids from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. And the problem with that is 2 things. Number one, the class size is really big, and we are not being able to give each of those age ranges the kind of learning experience they really need. So we're going to split that again right down the middle. So it'd be K through 2 and then 3 through 5. I know a lot of our 5th grade parents out there, you're going, well, is my rising 5th grader moving into our middle school? Not this year. We started the summit and the middle school work a little early to help grow our youth group. But now we're already in middle school. We have all of those kids are kind of going to continue moving up in age. This will be the last year, I promise, for you 5th grade parents. Your 5th graders get to move up next year. But this year, they're going to stay in the kind of normal kids classes they've been doing. So they'll be in that 3 through 5 class. And then our middle school class will be the way that is, though. But with that growing size means we need more of your guys' help. And I'll let Jake kind of talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so here's what that means. To meet our current growth and plan for future growth, we need more adults in these classes. So there's kind of 3 people I want to talk to right now. First and foremost, man, for the disciplers in our church community who might especially feel called to the young generation, this is an opportunity to invest in people's lives that will impact them forever. Listen, as a longtime youth pastor, this is near and dear to my heart. As a dad with 6 kids, it's very near and dear to my heart. And so we want to encourage you, if you aren't currently serving, would you consider jumping in and investing in our youth? Secondly, I want to talk to our parents. Parents, here's the bottom line. To make this math work, to reach all of these kids, we need every family that has kids in our children's ministry, we need you to serve at least once a month. Now, here's what that can look like. That could be one parent serving once a month, or mom and dad, if you want to take turns, it could be each of you serving every other month to help meet the need. And that would really help us get there. And then lastly, I just want to say, empty nesters, people who are single or you're married without kids, listen, that doesn't mean you aren't needed. Every age, every phase of life can have an impact. Would you consider jumping in and serving? It's the biggest need in our church, but friends, it's also one of the most tangible ways we can have a real impact. It's helpful for people to set up chairs in the sanctuary for adults, absolutely. But being in those classes, loving on our children, sharing Jesus with them, being a welcoming, loving, smiling face, that has a huge impact that echoes out into the future. So please, church family, we're asking. We know it's a sacrifice, but listen, once a month or even every other month is not a big sacrifice. You can still be in service most of the time. So please consider doing that. There's a link in this email to sign up. You can sign up on our website. Please join and participate. We love you guys. We're excited about what God's doing in our midst. Let's meet the current need and prepare for growth that's coming. All right? We love y'all. Bless you, friends.